Issued in 1997, this coin is part of Fiji's modern decimal currency system and holds the denomination of $1, known locally as the saqamoli, a name derived from the Fijian pronunciation of the word shilling during colonial times. The 1997 $1 saqamoli serves not only as legal tender, but as a living artifact of Fiji's dual identity, as a sovereign Pacific Island nation and a former member of the British Commonwealth, loyal to the crown. Let's begin with the obverse. The front side of the coin. It features a regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, styled in her mature years, wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a piece of jewelry often associated with her early coin portraits. This particular effigy was created by Raphael Maklouf, a British sculptor whose design was used on coins of many Commonwealth nations during the 1980s and 1990s. Around the edge, the inscription reads, Queen Elizabeth II, Fiji, 1997. A clean, minimalist design that leaves the central focus on the monarch's elegant profile. In 1997, Queen Elizabeth II had already celebrated her 45th year on the throne, symbolizing an era of resilience, diplomacy, and continuity across the Commonwealth. Reverse design. Now flip the coin and you'll find the reverse, where the cultural identity of Fiji shines through. The design prominently features the coat of arms of Fiji, a rich and symbolic national emblem. The Fijian coat of arms includes a shield with a golden lion holding a cacao pod, a cross dividing 4 quadrants showing sugarcane, coconut palm, bananas, and a dove of peace. 2 warriors as supporters on either side, and a traditional outrigger canoe above the shield. Below the coat of arms is the denomination $1. This powerful image tells the story of Fiji's colonial past, its agrarian economy, and its desire for peace and independence. The saqamoli name. You might be wondering, why is it called saqamoli? The name traces back to the British colonial era, when Fijians adopted the term shilling and translated it phonetically into saqamoli. The British introduced coins and paper money to Fiji after annexing the islands in 1874. Even after gaining independence in 1970, Fiji maintained close ties to the British Crown, including using Queen Elizabeth's portrait on its currency. So while saqamoli refers to the dollar, it also carries historical resonance, blending colonial legacy with Fijian pronunciation and cultural adaptation. Fiji in 1997, political and economic context. The year 1997 was pivotal for Fiji. Politically, the country adopted a new constitution that was more inclusive of the Indo-Fijian population, helping to restore democratic norms following 2 military coups in the late 1980s. This reform created a more stable platform for Fiji's economy and governance. The currency issued during this period, like the 1997 $1 saqamoli, reflects this moment of cautious optimism. Economically, Fiji was transitioning from reliance on sugar exports to a more diverse mix that included tourism, textiles, and offshore banking. Coins like this one remained integral to daily life, but were also beginning to capture attention from collectors worldwide. Coin specifications. Let's take a closer look at the technical details of this coin. Country, Fiji. Year of issue, 1997. Denomination, $1 saqamoli. Metal composition, nickel brass. Weight, approximately 6.6 grams. Diameter, about 23.5 mm. Shape, round, dot edge, milled. The use of nickel brass gives the coin a golden hue, ensuring durability while keeping production costs low. These were minted for circulation, but well-preserved examples are now collectible. Collectible value. In terms of value, the 1997 Fiji $1 saqamoli isn't rare in the strictest sense. Check condition. Favor uncirculated or lightly circulated coins. Inspect details. Look for sharp lettering, clean edges, and minimal wear on the Queen's portrait. Buy from trusted sources, online dealers, auction houses, or local. Coin shops. Avoid cleaning the coin. Cleaned coins lose their value quickly. Natural patina is preferred. Learn its story. The more you know about the coin's history, the more valuable it becomes in your collection, emotionally and financially. Fun facts. Here are some fun facts about the Fiji $1 saqamoli coin. The canoe on the coat of arms represents the drua, a traditional Fijian double-hulled sailing vessel. The dove symbolizes Christianity, a central element of Fijian culture since the 19th century. The two warriors stand for the indigenous Fijian people and their proud heritage. The word saqamoli can refer to any Fijian dollar in everyday speech, not just this particular coin. Conclusion. The 1997 Fiji $1 saqamoli coin isn't just a piece of metal. It's a snapshot of a country's journey from colonial dependency to constitutional democracy, from monarchy to multiculturalism. Holding it, you hold a piece of Fiji's identity and a reminder of Queen Elizabeth's enduring presence across the Pacific. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the history and meaning behind the 1997 Fiji $1 coin. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin stories, and let us know in the comments, what coin should we explore next that most people overlook? The 1997 Fiji $1 saqamoli featuring none other than Queen Elizabeth II. Could this simple Pacific dollar make you a small fortune? Let's find out. Most Valuable Washington Quarter Dollar Coins. Episode Rare. Finds from the Pacific. Setting the scene. Welcome back, coin lovers and treasure hunters. Today's feature is not your typical American quarter. We're taking a tropical detour to the beautiful islands of Fiji, where a coin called the saqamoli tells an unexpected story of history, royalty, and value. And yes, while it says $1 on the face, its true worth could shock you. Minted in 1997, this coin carries more than just currency. It holds the weight of colonial history, royal representation, and collector demand. While it may look ordinary to the untrained eye, let me show you why this coin in clean circulated condition is now making headlines in collector circles. Visual breakdown. Let's take a closer look. Close-up visuals of both sides of the coin. On the obverse, you'll see the second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, created by Raphael Makhlouf, a familiar image across many Commonwealth nations. The words Elizabeth II, Fiji, 1997 encircle the portrait. This design is iconic, regal, and unmistakably vintage. Now flip it over. The reverse proudly displays Fiji's national coat of arms, a detailed crest flanked by two Fijian warriors, with a canoe at the top and a lion holding a cacao pod. Beneath, the denomination reads $1, or as it's locally known, saqamoli. Clean circulated examples of this coin, with visible detail, no major scratches, and light toning, are exactly what collectors are chasing: rarity and collector demand. Now, you may be wondering, why is this coin valuable? Didn't they make thousands of these? Great question. While the 1997 saqamoli had a standard mintage, what makes it truly rare is the combination of three things: limited survival rate in good condition, transitionary period of Pacific coinage, post-British rule. Increasing global demand for Queen Elizabeth II commemorative coins since her passing. Most coins from Fiji get heavy wear due to the island climate and circulation, so finding one that's still clean, lightly used, and sharp in detail is like finding a shell with a pearl inside. Market value. Let's talk numbers. According to recent auctions and numismatic forums, a clean circulated 1997 Fiji $1 saqamoli can sell between $30 to $120, depending on condition. But here's where it gets spicy. Graded specimens, especially those in MS65 or higher, even if just barely circulated, have sold for as high as $500 to $800. And if by some stroke of luck you stumble upon an error version, like a misaligned die, double strike, or off-center minting, you could be looking at a coin valued in the thousands of dollars. In 2022, a collector reportedly paid $1,250 USD for a near-mint saqamoli with an obverse die crack and gorgeous golden toning. Potential. Value? Up to $1,250 plus in collector's market. But there's more to this coin than just money. It's also a slice of Fiji's royal and political timeline. The saqamoli was part of Fiji's transitional phase as it maintained strong ties to the Commonwealth while establishing its own economic identity. Even though Fiji had become a republic by the late 1980s, it continued featuring Queen Elizabeth II on its coinage until the early 2000s. This 1997 issue represents one of the final waves of monarch-backed coinage, making it historically significant to both royalists and Commonwealth collectors. Tips for identifying valuable versions. Want to know if the saqamoli in your drawer is worth something? Here's what to look for. Check for clean fields, minimal scratches, clear Queen's portrait. Inspect the coat of arms, detail in the warriors and the canoe. Look for minting errors. These are jackpot variants. Consider grading. If your coin looks pristine, send it to PCGS or NGC for grading. A certified coin always fetches more. Footage of coin being examined under magnifications. Here's the deal. Coins like the 1997 saqamoli are flying under the radar. For now. But as more collectors enter the market post Queen Elizabeth's passing, and as Fijian historical coins become harder to find, their value is expected to climb dramatically over the next decade. So whether you're an investor, a history buff, or just someone curious about the money in your pocket, this coin is one to watch. Do you have a 1997 saqamoli lying around? Dig it out, clean it gently, if needed, and take a close look. You could be holding a small treasure.